Celebrating Central Illinois continues honoring first responders.
Law enforcement officers see all sorts of tragedy on the job, and dealing with the weight of that can be difficult. Our next story is about a sergeant here in Champaign County that has made it his mission to help his officers deal with it. Sergeant Chris Darr's perception of his job at the Champaign County Sheriff's Office has changed a lot over his 21-year career in law enforcement.
It started off that I wanted it to just catch bad guys. I wanted to take as many people to jail as possible.
Since then, he's learned a lot of lessons, some from high-profile cases, some from mistakes he's made, and many from being in a leadership role with the department.
You see so much tragedy, you see so many bad things out there, and it changes you as a person. You look at how society has evolved, and you evolve as a person.
Champaign County Sheriff Dustin Harmon says it's those lessons that make Darr such a great leader for his young department.
The qualities and the mentorship that Sergeant Darr provides is great when it comes to mentoring those other deputies, and he has had so many experiences both as a police officer throughout his career.
Darr has been involved in some of the most high-profile cases the Sheriff's Department has been involved in, including the Holly Casano cold case that was solved with new DNA evidence, and the Vincente Mundo case, where a student from the U of I campus was found dead.
I've had some very difficult cases that I'm very proud of. I've also had some cases that I wish I had back, and I have regrets. And the biggest thing is that, you know, we're human. We're not superheroes. We have mistakes. We have flaws. You know, I wish I had a time machine, but I don't.
As Darr has stepped into that leadership role with the department, he specifically focuses on the mental health of his deputies. He knows the toll the job can take on officers, and he wants to make sure the Champaign County Sheriff's Department is willing to discuss those problems.
I feel like I'm the older, more senior guy. I worry about my deputies. I worry about getting them home safe. I worry about being a good teacher. I want to make sure that I do the best for them so we have the next generation of police officers coming up doing the very best.
Harmon shares that desire, but it takes more than one person to build a culture, and he said Darr's attitude stretches to the rest of his command staff.
There's always been a stigma around trying to get officers the help that they need to kind of let that out, and so Sergeant Darr's mentorship, Sergeant Darr's philosophy when it comes to approaching that is really great and kind of getting rid of that stigma.
Darr says one of the biggest reasons he likes working at the county level is the historical significance of the sheriff's office. He says he really respects the position of sheriff because it is directly elected by the public.